Alright, sup y'all? Over here rocking with the maple sweater. Have this little tiny microphone because the audio's being really good, so I just want to keep it really consistent with that. Also rocking with the bonnet, just got out of the shower. You already know what it is. I wanted to continue doing like my whole manga review and everything. Well, I haven't been reading any new manga. The last thing that I read so far was Fairy Tale, The 100 Year Quest, and I haven't really whatchamacallit. I haven't really bought more of the volumes because I'm more of like a disciplined type of person of like if I have books already that I have not read already, I should read this before I start buying more books. So that should it kind of triggers something in me to like to get more, I need to finish what I have. That's the same thing of how I feel about like video games. There I haven't purchased any new video games like in forever. I only have what I have for the games I've been playing and streaming and showing you guys as of being published because there's a lot that haven't published yet. So, anyways, um, I have Berserk. So looks so cool. I love it so much. I love the cover. I heard so many, a lot of things about Berserk, all the good and the bad and whatever. And I'm just like, listen, if it's good, I gotta take a read. Even though there's a manga adaptation, not a manga, an anime adaptation, I heard that the anime adaptation is just so completely dog shit. So I'm like, okay, cool. So why not I just read before I even dip my toes into watching the anime? Because I heard that the manga style here of the author that made Berserk, rest in peace to that boy, because my man is sleeping forever. Rest in peace. Awesome stuff. But anyways, I heard that excuse me, the manga, the artwork, the art style, incredible stuff. Way better than how the animation is being shown. And from fully reading this is the deluxe edition. I only have one. Don't plan myself on buying any more until I finish reading what I have like in my bookcase. Yeah, it's kind of like like neat but not neat at the same time. But anyways, yeah, I've got the first volume of the deluxe. It looks so fucking cool. I debated if I wanted to do this or like the whole mini manga volumes that it has. But I feel like for me personally, this is a really unique deluxe edition, and I haven't owned any deluxe manga yet. So I thought, why not start off with a bang of like owning a deluxe volume of a manga that's well beloved by the community of Berserk. And I also want to get Helsing 2, Helsing Ultimate, or Helsing just in general, like the deluxe cover for that, because the red book looks so fucking intimidating. Like the red cross there, like a red fucking book with a cross, looks so fucking dope. Just like how it is here with the Marker of Sacrifice, like that whole brand there being attached to that with all red. This looks so fucking clean and beautiful and really simplistic. Got me sold immediately. I'm like, you know what? Money. Get my motherfucking money. So, anyways, this is the first, deluxe volume of Berserk. It went over one major arc. There's two right now. So this one for volume one. I don't know how many that it went over. I think I'm in like volumes one. I think this book only covers like the first nine, I guess, because the chapters and everything are just so laid out so differently. So for the context, okay, so it has the first three volumes here, and I think at some point it has like, oh, there's titties, more titties. Okay, I don't know because it stops somewhere else. Let's go like 459, four. Let's see. Oh really? Oh wow, that's a lot. So okay, so it only covers the first three volumes because this looks like a lot to being only three volumes, but the configuration numbers are different between the small iterations of the manga books transferring into a deluxe, which is a combination of however, but can't do the fucking math. My head. So, anyways, this just covers the Black Swordsmith arc that Guts is really introduced here. Really intimidated, really mysterious type of person. I'm pretty sure going into this further on more, he is going to be a really interesting and complex character. For right now, all it just shows is just Fluck, yeah, the fairy that meets Guts and whatever. And beginning with this, it took me off guard because like, bro is like fucking like literally just like first page. My man is getting some, but not from an actual woman. But it's like crazy to think this is the first like thing I would see as a reader. I didn't open the book. I literally, when I first opened it, that shit took me off guard. Like I did not open the book the minute that I found it. No, I just when it was time for me to read, I read that shit. And I did, and that shit took me the fuck off guard. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this shit? But anyways, what I have to really compliment is what the community was saying, and it's really good. The art style is just really good. Just like take a look at this, man. Like, look at that. That looks so fucking cool. So Guts just goes along just like fucking murking people left and right. Well, whoever really deserves it and whatever. And we get to into more of like what he is currently in his situation with him using a prosthetic arm or whatever this shit. And fucking hunting down just I guess people or whatever, and then looking for the four the four members of like the God's Hand or whatever this shit that's been introduced, and his also mark his like branding the mark of sacrifice and whatever, something that he has been like to get it you have to sacrifice someone to order to get that brand attached to them. And then that like, correct me if I'm wrong for people who actually are more into Berserk than I am, because this is just I'm just new to this. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's like you sacrifice someone to get the brand, and like the brand gets marked on them or whatever, and it serves like an echolocation to like all like the spirits, the evil spirits, like the demons or whatever, to continuously like come after you. And when it shows that Guts, when he was bleeding, what was it here, because that's where we're at. Oh, that dude's naked. So when it shows that like here, that like my man like right here is like straight up bleeding. I don't know if that's like an activation to where like other spirits or some shit it's just coming after him, and especially like in his nightmares, because dude cannot dream at all worth of shit. I'm just like, holy shit. And then you get to see these crazy mofos over here, because that dude, that looks fucking hard. Fucking set that as my wallpaper there. Fucking hard as shit. And Guts is just a really terrifying person to not be in someone's sights for any sort of reason, because this man is not really, for right now he's kind of like a one-dimensional character right now, but his develop like he's showing some type of development of like, okay, I'm cold, I don't give a fuck, people who don't know how to fight, they should all die, weak people should die, if you're not strong you won't be able to live, whatever, you won't prosper, you won't do whatever you want to dream. But then he, somewhere along here he kind of developed some type of like feeling or grudge. Here it is, when he met this old man, this old dude or whatever, fucking to avenge him because some shit that happened 7 years ago. And then we get this really cool introduction of the Behelit that really summons another portal, like a fucking another dimension to where like the God's Hand is. And apparently Guts knows one of the dudes like named fucking Griffith. I don't know like I know like they go way back or whatever. I don't know to what degree their relationship is, for right now being a new reader to this, whatever. It looks really fucking cool though. For me, it just has a whole lot of mystery behind this and that. And for me personally, I can't wait to read more of this once I get my hands on like more of the deluxe volumes. And the fight scenes are really incredible, because this man is wielding a whole ass dragon, fucking a dragon slayer sword that's like over 1,000 pounds. I'm like, bro, it's just casually like, okay, for I think it was later on when he does this rematch of this one dude, literally just uses one hand to swing that shit like a big ass fucking sword, and Guts can just swing that shit fucking carefree, loosely, like a fucking cold wiener on a cold night, some shit like that. I don't know why I said that, but anyways, the story does have a lot to tell. I feel like it's going to be a really long journey, especially with Pluck. Pretty sure Pluck Pluck looks cute. He looks really cute. Just look at him. Like that's some cool fucking artwork. That's so beautiful. I got to admit it. But yeah. And then for the last part, it goes into depth with like I guess the headmaster, like this one the king of a fucking country or whatever that fucking Guts avenges some old man that was killed over for, and that's when the whole thing of like they've been transferred to another dimension by the Behelit and all that types of shit and whatever. And you know there is some bits of nudity and mostly graphic because it's a fucking graphic ass fucking manga, so I wouldn't expect that otherwise. Look at this. Look at this. Like you see this man here standing in that pose like, bro, I would fucking leave immediately. Like, no, like what? Like I said, one handed that shit. No, bro. If like a big ass dude, a big ass sword, and this man can freely and powerfully like use it one hand. Imagine when he uses two fucking hands, all force, full grip that shit. Like, that's what she said. But anyways, it does have some pretty eerie and really fucked up shit here. So like with the Duke or whatever the fuck, this man looks ugly as shit. He looks like something that you would see with fucking explosive diarrhea mixed in with spaghetti. Like it is just disgusting ass shit that you would see. And Guts is really versatile on his equipment too, especially with this prosthetic hand, like arm. Man can use that as like a cannon, a fucking a crossbow or some shit, man. Really versatile with his arsenal. And then just going into it, just more so on the backstory here, and then I'm just left off with like the Golden Age arc or whatever, and I'm assuming that's like the best arc of Berserk, or whatever. That's like where I'm going into like Gus's past because apparently his mom gave birth and the mom thought, oh, my son is dead, type shit. Not really. Gets into a whole band of mercenaries with his dad. Fucking dad didn't leave to go get milk, but dad decided to be, you know what, I'm gonna be responsible here. Let me take care of my son while also slay some people for some fucking money and shit. And it really just shows really nice depiction of the lifestyle that Guts was had to be accustomed to. So let's see. You see this shit? Some really nice shit, man. Some really nice piece of artwork, man. Author again did a really amazing job with that, man. Got to give the author so many prompts. And then where I am left with, I think, a weird moment. I don't know if my man here is getting graped or something, you know, my interpretation, but I know there's a whole lot of that in it, so it's something I'm not really comfortable all too much, but it's kind of, you know, it's fictional, so I shouldn't really be too much disturbed because going into it, I know I am expecting shit like this anyway, so it's not like it's the worst thing ever that I'm just reading it all down and I'm just enjoying. Like, no, I don't, and it's like a weird little mix of like I enjoy it, but I also don't at the same time because it's just like, bruh, man, that is some that is some fucking weird shit, man. But yeah, there is currently like 10 of these right now, and there's only 40 volumes. And I'm pretty sure it's still continuing going because I guess the best friend of the fucking artist that shared his ideals and everything is continuing on his legacy, which is a big props right there. So interesting journey, interesting start of getting into Berserk, and especially learning more with Guts and everything. I don't know what I'm going to expect with like the whole world of Berserk. I don't know if it's going to be tied in with just Guts or it just goes back and forth with this past, or I don't know, all that stuff. So I'm excited. I'm there for it the long way. I'll probably might make like a second or video if when I do read the second deluxe book of it. But more so, it exceeded my expectations, and I do know like animation wise, I'm probably might watch it and might give my opinion on it. But for right now, it's a really nice, for me to I indwell myself into some edgy stuff. This is not the most edgiest I've seen, but it is really edgy and it's like really sensitive for some people. But for me, I'm accustomed to it, so I really gravitate myself towards reading more of this. But I'm also, I'm into like whatever just suits like narrative wise to like make sense and to understand and to also just have a good read of doing it. So, Berserk Deluxe Volume 1, I enjoy my read of it. I just can't wait to, get more because those things are fucking 30 to 40 bucks. Hopefully I can get a deal. But anyways, I enjoyed my read and I just can't wait for more. And yeah, if you guys got any more good things about Berserk that or something that's kind of like not spoiler, or if it is, go ahead spoil it because I'm probably gonna forget about it because there's a lot more other books I'm trying to read, but also I've been holding this off for almost a year now, so I'm kind of glad like I'm getting back into reading more. And also, there was also a trailer, like a fan animation trailer or some shit that they're making for Berserk because you know there's other adaptations that are not that bad. Apparently, with the CGI one with the Berserks, it's bad that I heard, but I haven't watched it yet, and I will with a good friend of mine. But I will let you guys know when I finish it to tell you guys all about that shit. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think about Berserk. If you guys read it, watch it, all the good stuff. Let me know any good things, bad things about it, any feedback. I'm up to it, man. But anyways, guys, bye. Have a wonderful morning, night, day, evening, whatever the occasion is. Take care, stay safe. Almost forgot my catchphrase there. But anyways, guys, bye.